Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Hong Kong right now. Later we'll check out who left the request, but first let's get in there. And welcome back to the channel, Chris! Chris! Say something to the channel, man. Everyone miss you.
Do they really miss me?
It's Chris, ladies and gentlemen. He's back on the channel after 9 months.
Around.
But we'll first do a pretty useless loop. And we've done Hong Kong to Central before on the vlog. This time we're gonna do a little bit more than that and some stupid things happening at the back. We're gonna do from Hong Kong and we'll end at HKU, but we're gonna do a loop. Now remember, if you're just going to the Island Line section, just walk over. Okay, just walk over from Hong Kong to Central, and that's basically how you do. But today, we're going to be taking the Nam Chung and then not Island Line, Tuen line over to Tsim Tsui because you guys want to see this path. We'll walk the long way. We'll take back down. But just in case, because Hong Kong and Central technically is the same station, and I don't really want to touch the same station for changing again. It seems to be very, very pointless. So we're going to change to Island Line at Admiralty. We have the map of the Tung line here. Departing. Now, I specifically waited for an A train. Actually, the last train that I let it go was actually a K train. Jeez Louise. That's the reason why I actually want to take an A train for this first journey of Tung line. Just to let all of you guys to experience again the door bangings. We'll take to Nam Chung here, we're over there, and we'll go to Nam Chung halfway through. First, let's check out this stuff. So apparently the announcement system completely failed, that it needs to be manual announcement by the driver.
It doesn't care.
Alright, we got Blaze72 for this request, thank you very much. And now actually, since I've left past 9 months, they switched the Tung Chung line to use platform 4 now, off peak. Usually they use platform 3 always. And without any known reason, they switched to platform 4. Yeah, that's pretty stupid, but that's alright. I don't know what's the caption.
Yes.
What's the caption about this one?
How about if you design it later? Let's focus on the filming first. See what happens.
Let's just go with just need ISL.
Just see the idea.
Yeah, that would be better. Next video will be the Island Line full journey because it is Perth viewers are pretty question mark right now inside their minds on how Hamilton is going, so we're gonna go through every single line with the full journeys before I return to Perth. Try to go through, except Airport Express because of course.
Too expensive.
But the third line will be Island Line, which is coming up after this one. And I already plan to do the last one as Tuen line full journey. The other way. So that will be the finale video for this time. We'll do TCL and then Tuen line. Now for Tung line, this is the only section which is underground. And also the reason I chose the first car here, some Perth viewers want to know how it looks like at the car at the front, whether we can see through the tunnels. The answer is
no.
No. Yes.
Why do they think we can see through
Because someone said that if it's fully underground, the train company might hide a lot of things inside the tunnel. And they want to know how the tunnels looks like, so that's why. Then I just tell them last time that we just watch Open 5 for those. Kowloon here, across the harbour here.
Even Open 5 doesn't reflect the real situation.
But at least it does do sometimes. At least the westbound line from before, the 2 double turns before entering East Tsui, that is correct. just use that to memorize some of the stuff. Like before entering East Tsim Sha Tsui from Austin, 2 left turns and then sudden enter. Not really that banging on the other side, but banging hardcore on this side. Next is outdoors. So
Does it like go up while it turns right?
it goes down while it turn. Go up and turn right. When you leave
goes a
East Tsim
little
Sha
bit
Tsui, it goes
down
down
and
will be left and then goes in. So if you want to count a non-KCR line with the most views, this is it. Oh, you. Next station, Olympic. Announcements back.
I think it's intended that they want to avoid saying that it is interchangeable to the high-speed rail.
Well, Kowloon is where you can connect with Hong Kong West Kowloon Station for high-speed rail link to the mainland, but mainland is shut right now, so that's why no trains to Hong Kong West Kowloon for now. That's why they may have just cut the announcement and not having it. But if that's the case, they should cut the Tuen Ma Line one as well.
Yeah.
Olympic. We got V601, and actually the driver over there is actually a little bit scary. Just like keeps staring at us. So that's why later on we get off. I would stand a little far back to wait for the train to leave. This should be the train type with the highest max speed. I think it's up to 150.
Please stand back from the train doors.
Olympic here.
K3 has a maximum. Has a greater maximum speed. Those K.
These Ks, not the TKL Ks.喺一站南昌，乘客可以轉乘屯馬線，左邊嘅車門將會打開。下一站南昌，乘客可以換乘。Next station, Nam Chung. Interchange station for the Tuen Ma line. Doors will open on the left. Like the A train announcements. And at the same, it's just like a love and hate situation for the A train announcements. Because it just sounds so stupid, but at the same time, just love it. Right, on to Nam Chung here. And we'll get off, we'll change to Tuen Ma line. It just feels good after coming back and have so many interchange sections. Oh, we missed the Tuen Ma one over there. We're not taking the Tuen Ma direction now. Alright, Nam Chung. Let's wait for the train to leave. We're gonna hide from the driver though. I don't want you to actually see him. Let's go right here. We're actually on the first A train, which is pretty cool. We have a total of 12 A trains. We have a total of 12 A trains. And do they use them all every day? I think some leaves after peak hours.
Some leave.
Yeah.
Some
Waiting for the doors to close. Still waiting for the doors to close. And second time for the announcements. Nice one. Jesus Christ. We'll go over to look at the train over there, but wait for the driver to at least get back into his cabin first.
It got back.
At least like move a little bit first. Alright, here we go. Next is Tuen line. We're not going to take the lift. We'll take the lift in the lift series. Walk over. It's a pretty far walk. Pretty long walk. We changed at East Tsui. For that change, we were going to time lapse that one. Another A train over there. Can't see it though. So the Airport Express trains will run in the middle track over there. Oh, whatever. And even after 9 months, Chris refuses still to face reveal.
Yeah.
So that's why still no face. Still cannot show his face. Still just the just a no head guy. Headless Mike. You guys know, if you guys know the reference of Headless Mike, that would be crazy. If you're science students, you should get the reference of Headless Mike. All right. Oh, this is the worst spot. Worst spot to change trains. We'll go back here, and we'll walk up. We'll change to Kai Sha direction. And hope for a good timing. All right, let's keep going. Now this station technically is pretty useless because one side is housing estates, the other side is basically the cargo terminal. So that's why basically everyone just uses the station for interchange. Including moi. Moi. It means a funnier pronunciation of me.
Me.
Alright, we'll walk the stairs again. Now we hope for a C train on the Tuen line, although SP is the more signature trains. More of the classic for Tuen line. They're taking the longest line today of Hong Kong right now. 27 stations. Next train in 2 minutes. Perfect. 列車即將到達，請先讓車上乘客落車。前往烏溪沙的列車即將到達。Train to Wu Kai Sha is arriving. SP. What's the number of this SP? Now, Perth viewers, don't mess up the meaning. I think you guys heard SP for the first time. Don't mess up the meaning. It means the type of trains. This is called SP1900. So that's why just
IKK.
so that's why or IKK. But we just short form it and say SP. Let's see the number. Whoa, number 1 again. Nice. Got very lucky. We got the first A train. Now we got the first SP. So we're on D302 at the back here. 301 is at the front. That's the first SP here.
Do you think we are going to get a 257?
What's 257? M train?
The first 2C.
The first 2C M train?
Do you think so?
We'll see. We might get 290 though. That's the last one. Is that the last one? 290? And also one thing is, my hands got fat because before I can step through these things easily. Now I can't. 下一站柯士甸，此站連接香港西九龍站及高速鐵路。This is also the same station for Hong Kong West Kowloon Station. Basically, I've done a video you can walk from Austin to Kowloon Station on Tung Line. But it's outside the gates, so you need to pay and then get back in. Next station, Austin, connecting station for Hong Kong West Kowloon Station and the high-speed rail. Austin here. Open by 反車。Make it into a roller coaster. Alright, Austin here. Next is East Tsim Sha Tsui. We're gonna get off and we'll walk to Tsim Sha Tsui station. But that interchange is outside the gates, not like Perth and Perth Underground. It's the same station as inside the gates, but for East Tsim Sha Tsui and Tsim Sha Tsui, you need to get off the gates and then walk. And then get back in on the other side. It's two different stations, but they just have connections between each other. Not like Central and Hong Kong. Central and Hong Kong technically are the same station. It's the same station because it's inside the gates and you can move around. But the numbers of the platform they reset for Central and Hong Kong station. Next 下一站尖東，此站連接尖沙咀站及荃灣線。下一站尖東，此站連接尖沙咀站和荃灣線。Next station, East Tsim Sha Tsui, connecting station for Tsim Sha Tsui Station and the Tsuen Wan line. Now technically, the announcement is mispronounced. It should be Tsim Sha Tsui, not Tsim Sha Tsui, because it's SHA, not SA. Originally, the old announcement is correct, but after Tsuen Wan line opens, they changed the announcement and it's wrong. Since then, they didn't fix it, so that's why. Arriving East Tsim Sha Tsui. Getting off time, and unfortunately the escalator is dead. East Tsim Sha Tsui. Wait for the train to leave. Alright, now, hello? Now, we'll walk back here real fast to show you guys this. Mostly for Perth viewers, Hong Kong viewers know what is going on here. But you guys, as soon as you see this, don't spam in the comments saying what is going on with the platform. This is originally a 12-car platform because of the good old East Rail Line section years ago. So that's why basically this platform is 12 cars in length. But after they changed to West Rail Line and then Tuen Line now, the trains are 8 cars. So that's why these parts, they already shut it off. No need. And also at the front. Now we'll go to Tsim Sha train station. We'll time lapse this part. Let's do it. Alright, made it to Tsim Sha train station and we have our train to Central arriving, 265. And I have no idea where Chris is going. Huh? Well, spots just got stolen. I'm gonna do backwards. But first, mark down numbers.
It's fresh overhaul.
Please stand back from the train doors.
We have a 2C generation over there. Now, real fast is actually my first time listening to the new Admiralty announcement. I've listened to the Island Line one. I've not listened to the TransWa Line one. Let's do it. The Island Line one, it returns back to the dozing off announcements. Going across back the harbour here. Okay, so they have actually did some improvements, saying that actually this is the station for you to change to Taiwan direction. Before they don't do that, because it's just said to change the Island Line, so that's why. But what's the number of this M train? 265 and? Fresh overhaul by Chris. Not overhauled by Chris, but according to Chris, this train was just freshly overhauled. We change at Admiralty. 下一站金東，乘客可以轉乘港島線往柴灣，或者轉乘南港島線及東鐵線。左邊嘅車門將會打開。下一站青中，乘客可以換乘港島線前往台灣，或是換乘南港島線或東鐵線。左邊的車門將會打開。Next station, Admiralty. Interchange station for the Island Line towards Taiwan, or to the South Island Line. How's that? I didn't hear it. Or the South Island Line or East Rail Line. Doors will open on the left. We'll walk down to the Kennedy Town announcement. Not Kennedy Town announcement, Kennedy Town platform. First, wait for the train to leave. This is the 3rd train now, and we'll have the 4th train coming up. That's a pretty slow speed. And not this way, Kennedy Town. Keep walking stairs. Now the better spot to change trains for Island Line is definitely in Central, because then you don't need to go too far, because there's clear signs telling you how to change. Is there a train already? Oh damn it, there goes the train. That one should be Kennedy Town. Oh, that one's to Chin Wan, okay. Here is Admiralty, the largest station in MTR right now, for sure. 4 lines, so that's why. Let's change to HKU. 4 more stations to go. We'll be staying at the back. We can film the train entering. So that's why filming vlogs in Hong Kong is way more fun. Not saying that Perth is not fun, but you can see how many options you can take just one single section. Of course, none of the other methods are smart. There's only one method which is smart, but you can just do so many different options, make the videos more creative. So some of you guys saying, where the hell can the driver actually sometimes stand if they want to stand out when the door is parking? Here's the spot where they actually designated for them. Yeah, a little bit of an edge here. Then the drivers can enter through here. Then when they have like an emergency exit, they can just exit from here. Train arriving. The train to Kennedy Town is arriving. Please let passengers exit first. Here comes our M train. 及留意月台與車廂地面嘅高低. This announcement is no longer available after ML hours are gone. What's the number? The M train. Let's do it.
159.
252 should be a 2B, yeah?
2B, yeah.
Yay, 2BM train, very rare. Not very rare on Island Line, but overall it is rare. What's the other side? 241? Not no.
159.
159. Now for the M train sets, they are all over the place. That's why it's pretty hard to remember them all. But if you're like Chris, MTR maniac, then you might be able to get them all. But I think Chris said one time that he has taken every single M train.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
Next station, Central. Interchange station for the Tung line and Airport Express.
下一站中環，乘客可以轉乘港島，乘客可以轉乘東涌線或機場快線。下一站中環，乘客可以換乘港島線。I always want to say Island Line. 下一站中環，乘客可以換乘東涌線或機場快線。Next station Central. Interchange station for the Tung line and Airport Express. That's why technically Central and Hong Kong are the same station, because when you're at Central, trains tells you can go to change to Hong Kong for Tung line and Airport Express, and while the other way, when you take Tung line, they will tell you that you can change to Tsui line and Island line here. So that's why. And technically we're back to the start. So that's why when you're taking the section, just walk. from Hong Kong to Central. And Chris over here with his unknown hair. After I've not met him for 9 months, his hair just goes ooh, ooh. It's like a bird nest. Actually, first time showing you guys the map. This is how it is on M trains and K trains and also C trains.
But not Q train.
Not Q trains, they're electronic panels. So for the these maps, they only show the Tung line and all 4 of the urban lines. For the other lines, they do show, like East Rail line, Tuen line, they do show, but due to those lines are a little too long, that's why they just show like very little part of it. At 站上環，左邊嘅車門將會打開。下一站上環，左邊的車門將會打開。Next station, Cheong. Doors will open on the left.
I think a myth just got debunked.
This is the original terminus, like a long time ago already. But extended to Kennedy Town in 2014, December 28. I didn't forget about the dates. So now it's no longer a terminus.
請勿靠近車門，前邊後邊出嚟。Please stand back from the train doors.
Are you going to let the train in?
Yeah.
Because this train is set to be peak hour limited.
Actually, I think it's a Hong Kong viewer actually asked why the hell Cheong has 10 cars
What train?
in length platform.
I know.
I don't think it's even 10 cars. I think it's like 11 cars or something like that. Because at the front and back, there are extra sessions. Next 站西營盤，下一站西營盤。Next station, 西營盤。And if I actually do the lift in Hong Kong U, it's also going to be miserable. How many lifts to Hong Kong HKU, that exit? I think like 6, yeah? Jesus! 12. Now some of them don't open because I don't think every lift is in use, yeah? I think some of them are not. Like only use like half of it or something. Next is HKU, one station designated for Hong Kong University. I mean University of Hong Kong. Very top, very fine, very high class, not high class. Top University of Hong Kong here, University of Hong Kong. 下一站香港大學，下一站香港大學。Next station, HKU. Are these only in 2B?
Only
These things.
never seen that. Probably only 2B.
We got a Generation 2B train here, which is very cool. Very hard to recognize these things from Generation 2A, so that's fine. But if you can see holes, you can kind of set as a 2B, but it might have other features. Arrived at HKU, wait for the train to leave.
Those holes says nothing. Even 188 has, but it's 2A.
Holes?
Yeah.
Well,
Just recognize the motors and numbers.
yeah.
That will do a job.
Numbers are the best way for 2B. Around 249 or 250, around that.
248. 248 itself is also a 2B.
Well, peace. Hong Kong to HKU, technically just need ISL. If you just take from Central, just over here. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Thank you so much, Blaze, Blaze72 for this request, and I'll see you guys next time. Click on these videos up top and subscribe to Chris, link in the description down below. Click on these videos up top and peace.